Hello, my air signs. This is your girl Lisa. I'm here today for an overall general reading for you guys for the remainder of January. I'm going to go ahead and I have quite a few decks with me. I'm just going to feel to see which one is most appropriate to pull from. Right now, I'm just going to get like an overall energy from the Crystal Oracle. And that's going to be kind of like what the whole reading is surrounded around, okay? All right, Spirit, for my beloved air signs, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius, please. Ooh, got a few, just one, please. A lot of messages for you guys. Well, we're going to prioritize for just one. Always tell the universe what you need. Right now, I just need one. Okay. Okay, for my beloved air signs for the remainder of January 2020. Okay, so it's fluorite. This deck, guys, I haven't memorized it, so this is fluorite, okay? So I'm just going to read it, and then we're going to go into, like, we're going to get some clarification with the tarot cards, right? So fluorite. All right. Fluorite emanates a highly spiritual vibration that can shield you from a negative influence or negative person that is causing you to be emotionally imbalanced. Know that you are being surrounded by love and light, and trust in the protection you are now receiving. Let go of any fears and concerns and allow this wondrous healing to occur. Start to focus on the things that bring you joy in your life. Focus on all you would love to do rather than worrying about what others think. You are safe and eternally loved. Nothing can harm you except your own fears. So, air signs, I know that you guys tend to, be worriers. And you know what? It tends to be self-inflicted because you guys are always in your minds, right? You guys are very cerebral, very intelligent. You guys are like the thinkers of the zodiacs, right? So, of the zodiac. You guys, you carry some nervous energy there, right? So let's get some clarification. So it's going to be about trusting. So this is about like trusting what's going on, trusting the universe, trusting what's going on in your life, and actually trusting your thoughts. Because what happens is in therapy, they call it the cognitive triangle, right? So it's like your thoughts cause your emotions, right? And then your emotions contribute to your behavior. So it all stems back to your mind, earth signs, right? So we're just going to get some clarification, some more guidance. You guys need to trust a little more. I'm a Libra rising, so like the air sign, I'm all about it, and it's all about like not being grounded, right? So the first card that came out is the King of Swords. All right. So, the King of Swords he has mastered his, he thinks logically. He's very fair. He trims the fat. He cuts around the emotions. He gets to the facts, right? He's very logical, very mindful. He's there, right? But air signs, right now, there's a blockage there for whatever reason. There might be something going on that you guys are worried about, right? But just know everything's okay, because the suit of the swords, again, this is the air sign. This is you guys right now. You're just, like a little out of balance for whatever reason, but it's okay, because the beautiful thing is it's self-inflicted, right? It's this is the air sign. This is mental. These are thoughts. This is what you have created. So knowing that you created this situation, you can correct it, right? So there's an imbalance, right? So just not thinking, clearly, being that he is in reverse, you might be letting your emotions get out of the way or get in the way, right? So you might be a little emotional right now, and that's okay. Like right now is Venus still in Pisces, or I'm getting to know all that stuff too, guys. So just bear with me. But I'm trying to think of where the moon is right now. I'm not actually sure what sign it's in, but whatever's going on, you just might not, there could have been an argument with someone. There could be, you're just not feeling grounded, right? Okay. Okay, so the Page of Swords. All right, so when we look at the King of Swords in reverse, it's kind of basically saying, we're not mastering our thoughts right now, right? The Page of Swords is like a little guy, right? So is you know, the younger of the suit of, you know, the swords, and he's like not as mature, right? He's still trying to hone his craft, right? He's trying to he's learning about things. So there might be something that you guys are studying. There might be some type of new class or new job or new venture, right? Because this is like the beginning of an adventure. Or there might be you know, a new thought that you're having, or you know, there might be some arguments or something. This might have to do with you know, your pursuit of your craft. You know, it just might, you might be worrying about like, well, what if, you know, all those things, you know, air signs, like what if this goes wrong, you know, just catastrophizing it in your mind, right? But it hasn't even happened yet, right? And it probably won't, because you know, most problems that we have are in our mind that don't even come to fruition, right? So let's see what else for my beloved air signs. Right now we have 2 air cards, right? So whew. Okay, so we have the Hanged Man in reverse. Okay, so the Hanged Man basically talks about, you know, looking at things from a different perspective. You see he's upside down and he gets some clarity, right? Some like an aha moment. But right now, air signs, it's in reverse. So it's kind of saying that, you know, right now you're, again, still like kind of stuck in your thoughts and you're not looking at things. Again, this could have been an argument with somebody and you might not be looking at things from their perspective, right? Because you might be a little too emotional about things, not really thinking logically, like you might want to be right. The King of Swords in reverse, he just wants to be right, you know, because when he's upright, he's just, he's logical, he's thinking clearly. But when he's in reverse, it's it's my way. No. Just got to be right. You know, air signs, you guys like to you got the gift of gab, right? You guys have this beautiful way of articulating, you know, your thoughts, right? So sometimes it just becomes a banter, you know, like a battle of the wheels, like who's gonna win, you know what I'm saying? So it looks like that's what's going on right now. And if that's what's going on, like, you know, just put your ego aside. You know, you don't always have to win every argument, right? You know, I cannot stand Dr. Phil, but he used to say, do you want to be right or do you want to be happy? So here is the 9 of Cups, right? So if you learn how to, or you choose to make this go upright and looking at things from somebody else's perspective, then, you know, things will look better for you guys. Because it looks like this is an interpersonal issue that's causing you some type of, you know, turmoil. But this is all within, you can, and here we go. We have the 10 of Pentacles here following the 9 of Cups. So that's basically saying, you guys, once you get out of your head, things will be like good again. Like, look at him. He's like a little, he's like that. This is like one of the most positive cards of the deck. This is the wishes fulfilled card. So this is basically saying, you know, guys, once you look at things, whatever's going on from another perspective, like, you know, it just, I might not be right. I might not be right. Somebody else, you know, they might have a good point, right? Once that happens, things will start looking better for you. You'll get out of your head. You'll be feeling much better. You know, happiness will be restored. Look at this family that they got their coin. Okay, this might even be job related. You could have gotten a argument with your boss or your business partner or something like that. But I'm telling you, you are the master of your own destiny, right? You create your own experience. Okay, air sign, is there any final message? Because this is basically, oh, and the 5 of Cups basically is, you see this gentleman here? He is focused on what he has lost, right? So there might be a situation where this could have been a breakup and you're upset. You could have said something that kind of, you know, damaged, you know, the relationship a little bit. But you see this gentleman here? All is not forgotten, or all is not lost. He still has 2 cups behind him. There's still hope here. You see what I'm saying? He's just focused on the negative. And I notice air signs, sometimes, you know, and again, this is for sun, moon, and rising. I have a air rising, as I said before. Sometimes we focus on the negative. Like sometimes like, oh my gosh, And then again, like we talked about the cognitive triangle, our thoughts lead to our emotions and then lead to behaviors, and then we're just like, you know, out of balance. So basically, all this is basically saying is, you know, just get out of your head, guys, and just know that there is a need for compromise. If you want a relationship to work, the best relationship is with yourself. Take some time, you know, take some time, take some deep breaths, center yourself, ground yourself. I know a lot of air signs, you know, might not be so grounded all the time. I mean, all of us are, right? Are like that. But it's like, you know, just know that whatever's going on, if this resonates with you, it's all in your control. Just look, if it has to do with interpersonal relationship, look at their point of view, because you know what, they might be right this time. All right, let me know if this resonates. All right, bye.